Mocky Mocky, Hixer. Let's talk a little bit about how we think it's going to go. Ellen, give me your initial impression.
Well, I'm thinking on this one between Mocky Mocky and Hixer or higher. Is it Hixer or higher? I think it's higher. I'm actually leaning more towards higher actually on this. You know, that's a team full of veterans. Maybe with the recent changes though, that could actually, you know, maybe kind of have a negative influence on the team, but I feel like maybe, you know, they made the roster changes that they needed and picked up Proto, they picked up Zodic. So with the additions of those two, I feel like maybe this team can actually really be a dominant force. Mocky Mocky though, you never know, you know, maybe that's kind of more so like the underdog team. Sometimes they might pull out something out of their sleeve, and you know, I don't know how often they might scrim against each other, but either which way, you know, you never know what kind of stops they might be pulling. So it's interesting to see how these teams line up. You know, you got 3 flooding in from Mocky Mocky right now, and it's going to be interesting to see if he can actually stay alive here. And he gets two down.
Well, somehow Mocky Mocky Jimbo's managed to get through. He's a player down there, but like I said, power position. Mayhem says, hey, I can duck out of your fire and come back whenever I choose.
Sal's got the trade. Now we're left in a 1 versus 1 situation, but Zinx with the 2-piece. Yeah, Jimbo is definitely feeling good after that last 2-piece. And like you said, on the side of Mocky Mocky, looks like they're getting this level of aggression at A here again. Mayhem gets that first pick on Jimbo. Zodic follows up on Sib. Now, oh, and Mayhem gets another one in favor of Mocky Mocky. We got a 2v1 situation on higher. Sal's actually backs up. He's like, oh no, I know that they're here. Oh, in the trading position. Oh, he almost had that 2-piece, but not before. Things followed up and got him.
Higher actually going for this big hit again. That ends up sticking to the wall. Exotic gets the first one in. They're now looking for it, trying to put more and more pressure on. Jimbo gets another one, goes down. He eventually goes down after a 5 streak. Cell's having to back up. And you see players going for it as well. Proto get that one, and now it's Sib. He was alone. He goes down, and it's a 6-3 to Higher. And while that was actually going on, by the way, there was a big push going on towards A. But Zinx has just been alive in this position for a long time.
Yeah, and it's actually kind of crazy because Zinx actually passed by Jimbo there, and Jimbo didn't see him. He passed by him, he got in his base, he got 2, 3, 4 kills, and then, you know, his team is easily able to push up and get control of the map. And here you have it, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds, and it's done. Higher, look at that. They just easily took control of that, and now lead. Is that 2?
2-1. 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. 2-1.
Active again before they pour through. Apollo tries to get in the site. He ends up going down. Trade's coming back through again here. It's just going to be one more good trade for Mocky Mocky, and they should be able to get this one. Unfortunately, Zinx is equal to it with a little help from his teammates as a moldy kill. 4 streak here for Zinx.
Yeah.
And they just break the dreams of Mocky Mocky. They would have to literally be Hollow making this entry kill straight away. You can already see kills going down. Zinx is in a great position to lock it at the same time. And unfortunately, Mocky Mocky may have to try and push through green. They only have 2 players left into this one. Zinx is shutting them down. It's now all onto Sib. Sib tries to jump out. Down they go as well. And that is the killer of time. It takes your options away. You don't get the opportunity. And that will mean that Higher 3-0 Mocky Mocky in their first game of Challengers Elite.
They also get themselves a dub here, Alan, as their search and destroy presence looking very strong.
A lot of 3-0s so far in the early stages of what we've been able to see, at least here on the stream. But taking a look as far as where this set will be played, best of 5, of course, as we would come to expect. We are in round robin play, by the way, so everyone will play each other once, and then if there's an opportunity for playoffs, if you play well enough. It's going to be a checkmate for the first hard point coming up for you guys. And then raid, search, destroy, control, and hard point.
Subs go rogue and do what they do best, but this is a chance to see if Higher can actually move in for a break. They find the first one, Zinx does find the second, and Higher finally get themselves here on the point. Grab a round, one last good push for UT Crew if they decide to try and do it. Phantoms from the front, goes down. Now looking to see if the pinch in from behind will be good. Proto's got his teammates back. He finds 2. Yeezy's there to top art, but Mayhem, he's got the information. He has the kill. Higher look to be good for at least 1 round for us, Alan, as they're going to keep things going.
Crew, well, better hope that you got a good offense for round 5, because with these kills, there's no way you're starting on D. Proto for another double, not going to get the 3rd. But Higher, they just need to kill 3 more lives off, and they've tied this control up.
Yeah, and Mayhem He's gonna keep on going. 11 now, as nothing is stopping him right now. I mean, this is just incredible stuff, as it has to be Phantoms. The last one pushed up, has to get himself in, stops it at 11 seconds, needs to go for the challenge. Exotic shutting him down. Jintroid, a chance to be able to move on through as well. Can they stop it? Can they make the comeback happen? They're set up. The defense line is looking so strong. 3 lives remaining, no time to get on higher. They will complete the reverse sweep in control, and they will take the lead in the series.
Poorly yet. I mean, it's still early, but when you've got a collective out of both of your SMGs at 8 and 18, that's not great news, because you've got Mayhem doing stuff like this, just swapping back and forth to whatever weapon suits the job best. And you've got Higher enjoying a 60-point lead because of it, and an opportunity to get maybe an early break here for the basketball court as well.
Mayhem, he is loving Raid. He is loving Raid right now, and he's showing us why. There's no way he gets Jintroid here, right? Oh, Mayhem! What is that? 6 in a row, working towards streaks. Can't bring home the kill itself, but here comes some of the streaks, I do believe, here for ourselves. Mayhem only able to clean up Jintroid, but he does get some of the information on where the push is about to come from, so everyone on Higher should be prepared and ready for this next attack.
Easy peasy, no problem for Zinx. Gonna get 4. How about a 5th for Zinx? Oh, needed 1 more shot. And that'll be enough for Higher to lock down the break attempt, and beyond that, they can still win the game here.
They can still win. There has to be a contest for a few of these seconds, and Exotic is now able to really push out. Proto from the side, watching over Money, finds the first kill. Can he turn for the second? No. Dylan Rex 1v1 inside of the point, and there's still Higher players coming off the spawn. They know they can reinforce. This has to be the hit. They are flooding right in towards the pre-fire, and Higher.
Proto really wants to get rid of this trophy system, but it's Mayhem who comes around the back, flank for 2. Proto gonna find 1 before he falls, but time is becoming a problem. 1v2 situation, Phantoms find another, Zinx has to try to respond, and boy does he!
Easy's got to get that bomb down. You see him doing it. Will Proto be able to come through and find the kill? He stops the bomb from being planted, and now it's a 4v2. Make that 4v1. Dylan Rex, he squats down.
But then when they played up against UT Crew, we actually had the pleasure of watching that one last night. They nearly put themselves together a reverse sweep, but it would not be. Not on the day. UT Crew in that final map 5, just a touch too strong. So Garrison Search and Destroy that went to round 10. So Higher still in the mix. I mean, 1-1, obviously not bad whatsoever. You're still in the mix. There's a lot of teams right now that are 1-1. So a win today versus the Wester team would be incredible for you, because you essentially take Wester off the #1 standings based on their map count right now, and you put them down into your ballpark. Okay, so I'll just jump on through. We'll just go ahead and make this all happen. A little bit of hiccups here at the beginning, but we're all right. We're doing just fine. And it's going to be Higher initially on the first hard point. A really nice string of kills for them early. 6 straight for Proto and Zinx, and then you've got Mayhem on 3 in a row, 5 in 1 start, as Exotic tries to clean things up around this first hard point. Going to the pistol, will find 1 more up top, 2 in a row for him for as long as possible, but eventually gets overwhelmed. It's going to be a 3-for-1 exchange, though, and Mayhem thought that was going to be good enough for him to come on in and challenge, but Paul's on 4 straight. Gets the elimination, picks up a 74U, tries to contest a little while longer. And, well, looks like our game audio should be coming through here now for you guys, so thanks for the feedback in chat for you. But Proto says, thanks very much for lining up and giving me 2. And right on over we go. It's going to be Higher playing up against New York Subliners Academy. We're on Crossroads for map #1.
And again, the same thing goes for Higher Esports as it does for Maki Maki. This is a big attempt for Higher to go 2-2 on the day and throughout the entirety of Elite #1 of the round robin to upset New York Subliners Academy. Look at that 3-0 next to their name. They have gone flawless, much like Wester has, to really cement themselves as a top 2 team. But I mean, Higher, if they can try to play upset and try to keep themselves going to really cement themselves to get in the knockout bracket, that's what they're mostly playing for here. To make it into the first or second, you're already having 2 losses, it's probably out of the window. But Subliners Academy, look at the way that they have themselves set up for P4. You can fight and keep P3 scrappy and contest it for all the while. But Subliners, they're looking for the power setup for a Money Hill of 4. But look at the hit coming through the main doors. You can now play number 6 in 8. That's Prelude and Spark. SMG's just flying on in, 1-for-1 trade. The break might just be here unless Mayhem and Exotic have something different to say. And Exotic is able to find a kill through the fire of the tank. And yeah, I'm not too sure how that kill comes through, but it's good for Higher nevertheless. They might just be able to make their way over 100 points here.
Exotic on 3 will find himself 4 to the pistol. Tries to finesse, but not able to stay alive. So Prolute will put down the potential threat of streets.
Others on this roster, but Subhunters Academy looking to make a strong go of things. Big 2 kills come their way as they take the A site.
Mayhem is currently trapped. He's waiting for help from Zinx, who will be here, but he's caught between a number of NYS. Doesn't make a difference. And Mayhem winning his one leaves Zinx the Saints. Oh my goodness, how icy has Saints been though. Finds the first. This 1v2 takes the challenge. Oh my goodness, almost.
Lobby did get reset, and I have not been told otherwise, so I'm gonna be telling you that it's 3-3 so far in Higher Esports. Again, just flirting with this A site.
First blood for Exotic, immediately traded, and oh, Saints is going to play for more. Tagged up heavy enough to where his own trophy system takes him out, but he was able to find... Actually, no, he doesn't. Not find elimination while doing that. It's actually a 3v2 situation, and Higher will clean things up with the numbers. Exotic Mayhem for the first 2. Lil Frosty now by himself, gets taken out, and then from behind, nearly a spinorama. Spark trying to keep his life. No trade immediately, but he's going to be stuck in a corner. Zinx not going to find the initial kill. Round and round we go. Spark finds one. No way. With the pistol in hand. Takes the challenge, but doesn't get any regen. Oh, mama.